everybody, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Grace, and this YouTube channel is all about bringing a modern twist and new light to small businesses around me. I am from Illinois, and I grew up in a children's clothing store that was owned by my mom. It was called Amazing Gracie's, and it's on Main Street, so I am Grace on Main. Today we are going to a super cute store called Winterberry. They have everything adorable. It's very like gifty. I would say it's the perfect store to come to around the holidays, so this is a perfect time to do this video. It's on Pepper Road, or right off Pepper Road by the ice rink in Barrington, so if you are from this area, you know where that is. Winterberry has everything. They have like they have antiques, and then she also goes to like the gift shows, so they have new stuff as well. So it's super sweet, super cute. The owner is so nice, and she has a few employees as well, so we're gonna meet her. I don't know if any of her employees are here, but we'll definitely meet the owner. The outside is just as adorable as the inside, so I want to make sure that I show you guys all of that. But if you need a gift for anybody in your family, even if it's your dad, your mom, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your anybody, come here and look around. It also just makes you feel good. It like feels like Christmas every time you walk in, even if it's 95 degrees outside. It just makes you feel warm.
I'm Julie from the Winterberry Companies in Lake Barrington. We're off of 14 and Pepper Road, so right behind the Barrington Ice Arena. A lot of people don't know where we are because we're in an industrial park, and a lot of people don't come all the way back here. So if on Pepper Road you see the sign, then you'll turn in and you'll find us, and then you'll love it here. So,
and then what would you say if you had to pick what kind of store you own, whether it was like gift or apparel or what would you describe your store as?
Usually I describe it as industrial decor, just because the place that we kind of redid this space, and we took out the ceilings, and the ceilings are all metal, and I try to do more displays with wood and metal. So it's industrial decor with vintage and new. So I kind of say unique finds, gifts, and home decor.
Absolutely. And then for what's in your store, you go to shows, but then do you also search and find antiques or vintage, and do you bring it in? Do you do a little bit of both? Or?
A little bit of both. So I go to the gift shows, usually in Atlanta or Dallas or New York, but you know, with everything happening,
sure. I
don't even know if there's going to be a show. I think there is in January. So I go there for the new, and then for the old, I usually I don't really do estate sales or garage sales. I usually do auctions. We've done more with auctions, or we have pickers now that will go out and find us things and call and say, oh, I have this for you. Because we've been here 4 years, and they kind of know what we like.
Awesome. And so you've been here for 4 years?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then do you do any like things that are custom made signs, anything like that?
Not really. We do our custom boxes though. So our gift boxes, we do those for birthdays, Christmas, holidays, in May, when we were still closed because of the pandemic.
Yes.
We did the Mother's Day boxes, and that was huge. That kept us in business. So how everyone's having to pivot to do something different, we did our custom gift boxes, and that it's a nice white box you can fill with different gifts. So you can fill something with, Christmas, you can do a birthday, you can tell me maybe you have a nurse you want to give something to. We have like the little eye patches you can put, for self-care under your eyes. We have foot masks. We have alcoholic gummies. We have
so cute.
Shower bombs. Instead of a bath bomb, a shower bomb. So those are things that we could put into a box and make it custom for somebody, for their interest or hobbies.
That's awesome. And then in your store, So right now it's like decked out for Christmas and the holidays. Do you then change the inside or sort of go with every season?
Right, right. So then come January, it's not, we don't really have a season. Well, we have Valentine's Day, which is kind of small, but usually I do a little bit more vintage come January, February, March. And then at the end of February, there's the vintage shop hop. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it goes from the middle of Wisconsin through Illinois, and there's an interactive map on your phone under vintageshophop.blogspot.com, and it's long, but there's an interactive map. So usually the last weekend in February, first weekend in March, you can grab your girlfriends, jump in the car. We did do it during the pandemic, and it was okay. A lot of people drove separate, and we could only have 10 people in at a time, but it was still fun. So we usually set up spring early to accommodate that. So usually our spring is out by the end of February.
That's awesome. And then another thing, just like because of the times that we're in, do you do anything online, whether it be a website or social media selling or anything like that?
So we have an Instagram and a Facebook, and I do posts on Instagram, and that's a great place to look, because if I have time, I'll, highlight something really cool in the store.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we did start our website, I would say, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, and it's only the bestseller, so I'm more visual, so to come here is probably more fun to check everything out. But if you are stuck and you really need a nice gift and you know that it's good quality from here, you can go on the website, you can pick it, I'll ship it to you, I'll ship it to them, or you can make a custom gift box like I was talking about. Go through, pick out all the things that you want, and at the end hit custom gift box, and then we'll put it in one of our nice boxes and ship it out to the person. So it's kind of both things, but you can do it at thewinterberrycompanies.com.
Okay, perfect. That's awesome. Like, is there anything else that you would like to add before I do with my last question?
No, I mean, I think people don't know that we're here, so, word of mouth is a huge thing.
For sure.
So if a lot of people like to say, oh, I like this shop, I'm going to keep it to myself, so nobody comes in, but you need to spread the word for us to stay here.
For sure.
But we have a little bit of the old and new, and I think it's the one store you can come to where the old and new is put together. When you put the old and the new, it is kind of hard, but you can see it here. So I encourage people to come and take pictures if they want, so that when they go home they can put things together themselves. Like maybe they have an old, I don't know, like I was talking about, like I had an old first aid kit. So I started with that, and I started collecting first aid kits, and I put them all on a wall like this in my bathroom with all the different sizes.
Oh, wow.
And that looks cool, but sometimes people don't know how to do that. So if you want to collect something, or you want help in finding maybe a little old piece for one of your friends to start like a little box, mixing the old and new is really fun. Like I did an old rolling pin in with a new a new like recipe book, and then a new like olive wood spoon, but it was all in an old enamel cake pan. So something cute that goes together like that. So if you need help doing that, then we're here to do that.
That's awesome. And then starting this, my whole goal was just to have people see local businesses and the heart behind them, and then the locals that keep you here. And is there anything that you wanted to say, like, to your locals or to your regular customers as like a thank you, or just like how important it is to support the local businesses?
Well, everybody from Barrington has been, even though we pull from Barrington, Cary, Fox River Grove, Arlington Heights, Palatine. Those are like the people that come, but the Barrington people have been so good to us. I mean, telling their friends, putting, tagging us on social media, coming here, bringing their daughters or their sons who are in the city, who have lofts now or apartments, coming here to shop. And my husband, he had been in like the chamber, and what else? The village. He had done some things. I think the treasurer for a few different things. So he was kind of out in the community as my marketing person. But as a lot of people know, he passed away this last year. So me and marketing are not the best. I'm not real good at going to chamber meetings or anything. So that was the person that was out there. So I think that since that has happened, to me, those people have created my community. The people that have come in and said that they're sorry or brought me flowers, or just, supported me.
Thank you so much for letting me come.
Sure, thank you.
Thank you.